I recently bought a Kindle and have read more than 15 books in the last 6 months alone. It's been a massive transformation in the way I think about problems, interact with people, and the way that I share my work online. So today we're going to talk about why you should get a Kindle, why it's more beneficial to be reading things from books rather than spending your time on the internet. So let's get into it. So let's start with a brief history lesson. I used to hate reading, like adamantly hate reading. In fact, in high school, the only books I wanted to read was Harry Potter and a series of unfortunate events.
You're a wizard, Harry.
So, in the last 10 years since I graduated from college, I've read probably less books than I can actually count on my hands. But that all changed with the Kindle because it made reading more digestible and easy to get my hands on. So let's dive a little bit deeper into that. I bought a Kindle earlier this year when they were on sale on Amazon Prime Day. I think I got it for something like $70, which is a steal for the Kindle Paperwhite. It's typically $100 plus. It has some nice features. It has screen brightness adjustability. You can even change the warmth of the screen to be cooler or warmer to fit the environment you're in. But the real kicker here is not the Kindle. It's the app Libby. Now, if you haven't heard of Libby, Libby gives you digital access to your local library. So what that means is you can check out ebooks, audiobooks, magazines. All those resources that are in your physical library are available to you on your iPad, Kindle, and iPhone completely for free. It's incredibly simple to actually get started with it. All you have to do is use a phone or iPad, download the Libby app, and go through the setup process. I'll do another separate video on that. But what that has ultimately done is unlocked hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of dollars worth of books and knowledge that you and I can access completely for free. Since I started using Libby in the last 6 months, I've read more than 15 books. If I were to go and buy those books on Amazon, I'd probably have spent $300 to $400 or more. The nice thing about Libby is once you download an ebook or an audiobook, you actually get it for 21 days before you have to return it and pass it on to the next person in the queue. You can also rent up to 60 books at a time. I don't know about you, but that is a ton of material. There is no way I'm getting through 60 books in a period of 21 days. With Libby, it is just so simple to reduce the friction needed to start reading. Simply open the app, pick the books you want, download them, and get started. And that's one of the problems with the internet, is that you have access to it in your hands. You have no friction between you and social media. But with the Libby app and with a Kindle, you can actually reduce the friction that you would have with reading. You no longer have to go to the library or go to the store to buy a book. You can actually download a book and start reading it in probably less than 60 seconds. So let's go through the 3 rapid fire reasons why you should get a Kindle. Number 1, it's cheap. For less than $100, you can get a device and you can download books for free using the Libby app. I'm talking 60 books a month for free. Number 2, you can make it convenient. The thing is, going on social media is very easy to do with your phone or your laptop or iPad because there's almost no friction. If you can reduce that friction and actually have a Kindle nearby to actually start reading rather than grabbing your phone, you're way more likely to start digesting that information rather than aimlessly scrolling on social media. Number 3, books are the easiest way to learn from top performers. In the last 6 months, I've learned how Steve Jobs built, lost control of, and then rebuilt Apple. I've learned how Bob Iger built a media giant with Disney. And I've learned the value of sharing my work online and why that's important to me and to others. There's so much information that you can find in books, and I believe that the quality of the content is significantly higher there than you'll find in most places on the internet. So I hope I've encouraged some of you to go get a Kindle. If you can't afford to get a Kindle right now, download the Kindle app and download the Libby app, and you can get started right away for free without even having to go buy a device. So I hope you'll try it. Try the Libby app, get a Kindle. Let me know down below if you've decided to do it. I'd love to hear what you're reading, what you're doing. So thanks for tuning in. See you in the next one.